After simple daily tasks, I want you to listen carefully today. Because many people are told, this is just aging. But I want you to know something very important. Weakness is common with age, but it is not something you should simply accept without fighting back. Your muscles are alive. Your nerves are alive. Your bones are alive. Your circulation is alive. And when you give your body the right signal every day, even a small signal, your body can respond. Today I'm going to show you 5 simple exercises that may help you build stronger muscles, support better balance, improve walking confidence, and help you feel stronger again after 60, 70, 80, and even beyond. Before I get into the first one, do me a quick favor. If you want more videos that explain what your body is doing and how to support the root of the problem instead of just chasing symptoms, hit subscribe, give this video a like, and leave me a comment telling me your age and whether your legs, arms, or balance feel weaker than before. I read those comments and they help me know what strength and senior health topics to explain next. So, let us get into it. I want to start by explaining the root of the problem. Many people think muscle loss after 60 happens only because they are getting older, but that is not the whole truth. The real problem is that the muscles are not receiving enough daily challenge. The body is very smart. It keeps what you use, and it starts letting go of what you stop using. If you stop standing from a chair without using your arms, the legs get weaker. If you stop carrying groceries, the grip gets weaker. If you stop walking with purpose, the hips, calves, and core get weaker. If you stop reaching, pushing, pulling, and balancing, the nervous system becomes less confident. This is called disuse. And disuse is one of the biggest reasons older adults lose strength faster than they should. Now here is the good news. You do not need a gym. You do not need heavy weights. You do not need to punish yourself. You need the right exercises done consistently and safely. Your body does not need you to destroy it. Your body needs you to remind it that strength is still required. That reminder is exercise, but not random exercise. Not complicated movements that hurt your joints. Not aggressive routines made for 20-year-olds. I am talking about simple movements that train the real muscles you use every day. Standing up, walking, climbing stairs, carrying things, pushing yourself up, and staying steady when you move. These 5 exercises are powerful because they connect directly to daily life. They teach your body to stand stronger, walk stronger, balance better, and move with more confidence. Now please listen carefully. If you have chest pain, severe shortness of breath, dizziness, recent surgery, severe arthritis, uncontrolled blood pressure, heart disease, stroke history, balance problems, or any medical condition, speak with your doctor before starting a new exercise routine. And when you do these exercises, keep a chair, wall, or countertop nearby for support. Safety comes first. Now let us begin with exercise number 5. Number 5 is the seated march. This exercise looks simple, but do not underestimate it. The seated march wakes up the hip flexors, the thighs, the core, and the nervous system that helps control walking. Many seniors begin to shuffle as they age. The feet do not lift as high. The steps become shorter. The knees feel heavier. The hips feel stiff. And before long, walking becomes less confident. One reason this happens is that the muscles that lift the legs become weak and lazy. The seated march helps wake them up. Sit tall in a sturdy chair. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Hold the sides of the chair if you need support. Now lift one knee up slowly, lower it down, and then lift the other knee. Keep alternating like you are marching while seated. Do not rush. The goal is not speed. The goal is control. Lift the knee with intention. Feel the thigh working. Feel the lower belly gently tighten. Keep your posture tall. Start with 10 lifts on each side. If that feels easy, work up to 20 on each side. You can do 1 set in the morning and 1 set later in the day. Now here is why this matters. When you lift your knees better, you walk better. When you walk better, you reduce the risk of dragging your feet. When you drag your feet less, you may reduce the risk of tripping. Strong walking begins with strong leg lifting. This exercise also helps circulation. When you move the legs, you help push blood back toward the heart. Many seniors sit for long periods, and long sitting can make the legs feel heavy, stiff, or swollen. A few rounds of seated marching can help wake the body up, but I want you to do it correctly. Do not lean backward. Do not collapse into the chair. Do not swing the leg wildly. Sit tall, breathe, lift, lower, and control. If you want to make it slightly harder, pause at the top for 1 second before lowering the foot. That pause teaches the muscle to hold tension. That is how strength begins. The seated march is number 5 because it is safe for many beginners. It wakes up the walking muscles, and it can be done even by people who are not ready for standing exercises yet. Now let us move to number 4. Number 4 is the wall push-up. Most seniors focus only on the legs, but upper body strength is just as important. You need your arms, shoulders, chest, and back to push yourself up from a chair. Catch yourself if you lose balance. Carry groceries, open doors, lift objects, and stay independent. The wall push-up is one of the safest ways to build upper body strength without getting on the floor. Stand facing a wall. Place your hands on the wall at about chest height, slightly wider than your shoulders. Step your feet back a little so your body is at a gentle angle. Keep your body straight. Now slowly bend your elbows and bring your chest toward the wall. Then push back to the starting position. That is 1 repetition. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions. Rest. Then repeat 1 more set if you feel good. The farther your feet are from the wall, the harder it becomes. The closer your feet are, the easier it becomes, so you can adjust it to your level. Now let me explain why this is important after 60. As people age, they often lose pushing strength. They struggle to push up from the bed. They struggle to push open heavy doors. They feel weak in the shoulders. They become afraid of falling because they do not trust their arms. Wall push-ups help rebuild that confidence. This exercise strengthens the chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. It also improves posture when done correctly. But here is the key. Do not let your head fall forward. Keep your neck long. Keep your shoulders down. Do not shrug. Move slowly. If you feel shoulder pain, reduce the range of motion. You do not need to bring your chest all the way to the wall. Move only as far as comfortable. Pain is not the goal. Strength is the goal. And remember, muscles respond to repetition. If you do wall push-ups 3 to 5 days per week, even just a few minutes, your body starts receiving the message, we still need upper body strength. That message matters. You do not lose strength all at once. You lose it little by little when the body stops being asked to use it. And you rebuild it the same way, little by little, with consistent signals. Wall push-ups are number 4 because they support upper body strength, posture, independence, and the ability to push yourself through daily life. Now let us move to number 3. Number 3 is the sit to stand. This may be the most important daily life exercise for anyone over 60. If you want stronger legs, better independence, and more confidence, you must train the ability to stand up from a chair. Think about how often you do this. You stand from the bed, you stand from the toilet, you stand from the dining chair, you stand from the sofa, you stand from the car. This movement is everywhere in your life. When the sit to stand becomes difficult, independence begins to shrink. Many people start using their arms more and more. They push on the chair, they rock forward, they hold the table, they avoid low chairs, and slowly, the legs stop doing the job they were designed to do. The sit to stand brings the legs back into the conversation. Sit on a sturdy chair. Place your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Move toward the front half of the chair. Keep your chest tall. Cross your arms over your chest or place your hands lightly on the chair if you need support. Now lean forward slightly from the hips and stand up. Then slowly sit back down. Do not drop into the chair. Control the lowering. That lowering part is very important because it trains the muscles to control your body weight. Start with 5 repetitions. If that is too hard, use your hands. If 5 is easy, do 8 to 10. Over time, work up slowly. Now I want you to understand what this exercise does. It strengthens the thighs, hips, glutes, and core. These are the muscles that help you climb stairs, walk stronger, rise from a chair, and protect your balance. It also trains coordination. Standing up requires your feet, knees, hips, spine, and brain to work together. That coordination is what many people lose with age. The body becomes hesitant. The brain says, "Can I trust these legs?" And if the answer feels uncertain, movement becomes fearful. Sit to stand rebuilds trust. But do it safely. Use a chair that does not slide. Place it against a wall if needed. Keep your knees in line with your toes. Do not let them collapse inward. Do not hold your breath. Breathe out as you stand. Here is a powerful routine. Every time you sit down for a meal, do 5 sit-to-stands before eating. That small habit, repeated daily, can transform your leg strength over time. You do not need motivation. You attach the exercise to something you already do. That is how habits become permanent. The sit-to-stand is number 3 because it directly trains one of the most important movements for independence. Now let us move to number 2. Number 2 is the heel raise. If you want to walk stronger, improve ankle stability, support balance, and keep your lower legs active, you need to train your calves. The calf muscles are often forgotten, but they are extremely important. They help you push off the ground when you walk. They help stabilize your ankles. They help you climb stairs. They help support circulation by pumping blood upward from the legs. Weak calves can make walking feel flat, slow, and unstable. You may feel like your feet do not push off the ground anymore. You may start shuffling. You may feel less spring in your step. Heel raises help restore that strength. Stand behind a sturdy chair or hold a countertop. Keep your feet about hip-width apart. Slowly lift your heels off the floor and rise onto the balls of your feet. Pause for 1 second. Then slowly lower your heels back down. Start with 10 repetitions. Rest. Then do 1 more set if you feel stable. The key is control. Do not bounce, do not rush, do not lean forward. Lift slowly, pause, lower slowly. If standing heel raises are too difficult, you can start seated. Sit in a chair and lift your heels while keeping your toes on the floor. That is easier, but it still wakes up the calf muscles. As you get stronger, move to the standing version. Now, why does this matter for seniors? Because balance depends heavily on the ankles and feet. Many people only think of balance as something in the brain, but the feet send constant information to the nervous system. Your ankles make tiny adjustments all day long to keep you upright. When the lower legs get weak, balance becomes less reliable. Heel raises also support circulation. The calf muscles are sometimes called a second heart because when they contract, they help push blood upward. This is one reason walking is so powerful for health. But heel raises give you a focused way to train that pump. This is especially useful for people who sit a lot. Long sitting makes the legs sleepy. Heel raises wake them up. You can do heel raises while brushing your teeth, waiting for tea, or standing near the kitchen counter. But always hold on if balance is not perfect. A simple goal is 30 total heel raises per day, broken into 3 sets of 10. That is not too much, but over weeks and months it sends a powerful message to your calves, ankles, and walking system. Heel raises are number 2 because they support walking power, ankle stability, circulation, and balance. Now we come to number 1. Number 1 is the supported squat. This is the strongest exercise on the list because it trains the entire lower body. But we are going to do it in a safe, senior-friendly way. A squat is not just a gym exercise. A squat is life. Every time you lower yourself to a chair, pick something up, get in and out of a car, or bend to reach something safely, you are using a squat pattern. When the squat pattern gets weak, life gets harder. But many seniors are afraid of squats because they think squats mean going deep, hurting the knees, or doing something dangerous. That is not what I am teaching here. I am teaching a supported squat, small range, safe posture, controlled movement, and support from a chair or countertop. Stand behind a sturdy chair or hold a countertop. Place your feet about shoulder width apart. Keep your chest lifted. Now gently push your hips back as if you are about to sit down. Bend your knees slightly. Lower only a few inches at first. Then push through your feet and stand tall again. That is 1 repetition. You do not need to go low. Even a small squat can strengthen the thighs, hips, glutes, and core if done correctly. Start with 5 to 8 repetitions. Keep the movement slow. Stop if you feel sharp pain, dizziness, or unsafe balance. Here is the key. Your hips should move back. Your knees should not shoot far forward. Keep your knees tracking in the same direction as your toes. Keep your heels on the floor. Hold support until your balance improves. The supported squat is powerful because it strengthens the muscles that protect your independence. The thighs help you stand. The hips help you walk. The glutes help stabilize the pelvis. The core helps control posture. Together, these muscles determine how strong you feel in daily life. When these muscles weaken, people begin to avoid movement. They avoid stairs. They avoid walking too far. They avoid carrying things. They avoid going out. And when they avoid movement, the muscles get even weaker. That is the cycle we must break. Supported squats help break it, but do not chase soreness. Seniors often think exercise must make them sore to work. That is not true. Mild muscle fatigue is okay. Pain is not the goal. Consistency is the goal. Do supported squats 3 to 5 days per week. Over time, you may notice standing feels easier, walking feels stronger, and your legs feel more awake. Now let me give you a simple, full routine using all 5 exercises. Start seated. Do 10 seated marches on each side. Then stand at the wall and do 8 wall push-ups. Sit down and do 5 sit-to-stands. Stand behind a chair and do 10 heel raises. Then finish with 5 supported squats. That is 1 round. If you are a beginner, 1 round is enough. If you are stronger, do 2 rounds. If you are advanced and your doctor approves, do 3 rounds. This routine can take less than 15 minutes, but if you do it consistently, it can give your body the daily signal it needs to stay strong. Now here is something very important. Exercise works best when you pair it with protein, hydration, and sleep. Muscles do not grow stronger from exercise alone. Exercise sends the signal. Food provides the materials. Sleep allows repair. So after exercise, make sure your body is getting enough protein according to your health needs. Eggs, fish, Greek yogurt, beans, lentils, chicken, or other protein sources may help, depending on your medical situation. If you have kidney disease, talk to your doctor about how much protein is right for you. Also drink enough water, unless your doctor has told you to limit fluids. Dehydration can make muscles feel weak, cramped, and tired. And sleep matters. Your muscles repair while you rest. If you are exercising but sleeping poorly, your recovery may suffer. Now I want to talk about one mistake many seniors make. They start too hard. They feel motivated, do too much on day 1, become sore, and then stop for 2 weeks. That is not the way. Start small. Make it easy enough that you can repeat it tomorrow. The body changes from consistency, not punishment. Another mistake is holding the breath. When you exercise, breathe. Breathe out during effort. Breathe in as you return. Holding the breath can raise pressure and make you feel dizzy. Another mistake is moving too fast. Fast, sloppy movement does not build real strength. Slow, controlled movement tells the muscles and nervous system exactly what to do. Another mistake is ignoring balance support. There is no shame in holding a chair. There is wisdom in staying safe. Strength grows better when you feel secure. Now let us bring everything together. The 5 exercises are seated marching, wall push-ups, sit-to-stands, heel raises, and supported squats. Seated marching wakes up the walking muscles and helps lift the legs. Wall push-ups build upper body strength for pushing, posture, and independence. Sit-to-stands strengthen the thighs and hips for rising from chairs. Heel raises support calves, ankles, circulation, and balance. Supported squats train the entire lower body for real-life strength. These are not fancy exercises, but they work because they train what you actually use every day. Your body does not need complicated, it needs consistent. Start with 1 round per day. Do it near a chair, move slowly, breathe, stay safe. Track your progress. Maybe today you can do 5 sit-to-stands. In 2 weeks, maybe you can do 8. Maybe today heel raises feel shaky. In 1 month, they may feel stronger. That is progress, and progress gives confidence. When you feel stronger, you move more. When you move more, circulation improves. When circulation improves, energy improves. When energy improves, life opens again. That is why strength matters so much after 60. It is not about looking like a bodybuilder. It is about carrying your groceries, standing from the toilet safely, walking to the mailbox, playing with grandchildren, climbing steps, getting out of a car, living with confidence. Muscle is independence. Do not wait until weakness becomes serious. Begin today. Begin gently. Begin with what you can do. Your body is listening. Before you go, comment below with your age and write "Get strong" if you are ready to rebuild your strength. Also, tell me which exercise you will start with first: seated march, wall push-up, sit to stand, heel raise, or supported squat. If this video helped you, press the like button, share it with someone over 60 who wants stronger muscles and better balance, and subscribe for more simple health guidance that explains the root of the problem instead of just chasing symptoms. This is Dr. Alan Mandell. Take care of your muscles, protect your balance, keep moving safely, and remember, the strength you protect today can help protect your independence tomorrow. I'll see you in the next video.